best before and the expiry date. So have you ever thrown away food just because the best before date passed away? Or else have you eaten something after the expiry date thinking it was still safe? Thousands of people, including Ghanaians, lose money and risk their health because they don't understand these two labels. So today I'll explain the shocking difference between best before and expiry date. And this information could save your health and also your wallet. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the Consult Dr.RAYLEE YouTube channel. If you care about your health, your family, and also making smart decisions regarding food and medicine in Ghana and elsewhere, then watch this video to the end. It will save you lots of to save you lots of money and clarity as well. So today we're going to talk about what it means to have best before and then expiry date, what it's all about. So we discuss what best before really means, what expiry date really means, which medications or foods still can be eaten after the best before date, and which product should never be used after the expiry date. And then also common mistakes many people are making, including Ghanaians. So let's start with the first one. What is the meaning of the best before date? Let's start with that. When we talk about best before date, it simply means, or it's mainly about quality, not safety. Okay, and this means the manufacturer is saying the food will have its best quality in terms of texture, taste, best smell, and nutritional factor or quality before this particular date. So after the best before date, many foods are still safe to eat if they have been stored properly. And so foods like rice, beans, biscuit, canned foods, pasta, breakfast cereals, all of these things can be eaten even after the best before date have passed away. So if you have your biscuit right now, for example, this biscuit right here has a best before date of 18 July 2026. That is just a month from now. And so it might lose its crispness, but it is still safe to consume if the package is intact. So this product right here, which is made of oats and honey, will expire next year in terms of the best before. In other words, even after 18 July of next month, you can still consume this product because it is just best before. It might lose the crispness, but it is still safe to eat. Then there is another one, which is a supplement for your hair, skin, and nails. And according to this product, the best before date is 27th of August 2026. So meaning that when it reaches 27th of August 2026, it is still safe to consume. Okay, nothing will happen to this particular product or this biscuit right here. So that is the meaning of best before date. What about the expiry date? This is completely different, and the expiry date is absolutely about safety, not quality. And so when a product reaches its expiry date, for example, the manufacturer can no longer guarantee that it is safe to use or consume. So products that usually have expiry date, we have things like fresh milk, yogurt, baby formulas, medicines, vaccines, and some fresh foods. So for example, this is one of the fresh meals given to children. Okay, and according to this product right here, it is saying that the manufacturing date is September 31st. That's right here, September 31st of this year. So once it reaches to September 31st of this year, this should not be consumed in any way. Okay, so that is one of the food that has the expiry. Now this particular product right here is for those who go to the gym, who want to have their bodybuilders. Okay, and it also says that the expiry date is January 11th 2028, meaning that exactly less than 2 years from now, this product should not be used again. Okay, once it reaches that particular date, you can no longer, because it is not safe to consume. Therefore, it is important to know that never give a child an expiry baby formula. Never use any expired medication or drug and never consume product that clearly states EXP after the date has passed on. Okay, so that is the difference between best before date and expiry date. So the simple rule to remember is here. When you talk about best before, it is about quality. Expiry date, it is about safety. And now let's look at some Ghanaian foods most people misunderstand when it comes to best before and then when it comes to the expiry date. We have powdered milk or canned milk. Now many powdered milk products have what we call the best before dates. And so if unopened and stored in a cool, dry place, they may still be usable shortly after that particular best before date. But check for bad smell, color change, moisture, and even lumps in that powdered milk. Another one would be the canned foods, especially or specifically we have the corned beef or even sardines. Many canned foods last longer than the best before date if the can is not bulging, rusting, or leaking. Then we come to the last one, which is medicine. This is where most people make dangerous mistakes. Expired medication may lose effectiveness, become unstable, and fail to treat illness properly. And that is why, according to health authorities like the WHO, that is the World Health Organization, expired medication should generally not be used unless specifically advised by a healthcare professional. So that is how you can tell between best before dates and what we call the expiry date. Okay, now let's go on and see how to check if a food is still good to consume. So here you're going to use your senses. All your five senses will come into play. The sense of touch, the sense of smell, the sense of taste, all of these things will come into play. So first of all, check for smell with your nose. Does it smell sour or funny? Number two, touch with your hand. Look at the appearance, which also with your vision. Is there mold in there? Are you seeing any mold? Are you seeing any change with the appearance? And then also touch with your texture and see if it has or if it has become slimy or slippery. Okay, and then look at the packaging. Is it swollen or damaged? If you see any of these things and you are in doubt, don't eat those food. Discard them immediately. You see, food waste is a major problem in the world, and especially many families in Ghana throw away perfectly good food because they confuse best before and then what we call the expiry date. So understanding the differences between best before and then expiry date can save money, reduce waste, and protect your health and make smarter shopping decisions. So the next time you go to the pharmacy, you go to the mall, the shops, the shop right, and all the supermarkets, and you pick a product, ask yourself, is this best before or expiry date? That simple question could save your health and your money. This brings us to the end of our discussion. The shocking difference between best before and expiry date, the mistake many millions of people are making, including Ghanaians. If you learned something today, kindly like this video and share with your families and loved ones. It is super important. And subscribe for more health education made specifically for you and your family. This brings us to the end of our discussion, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, my name is Dr.RAYLEE. Welcome to my channel, Your Health, Your Life. I will end here. If you have any question, please drop them in the comment section. If you have any experience with best before and expiry date when you went to the supermarket or the mall, I would love to hear from your experience or from your story. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in any of the videos showing right on the screen. God bless you.